Hi, this is Ben from the Teaching and Learning Center at SMC. In this video, I will be talking about phone scanner apps, how they work, why you might need them, and give a few recommendations on apps to use based on specific uses. So why might you need these apps? With online classes continuing in the fall, turning in assignments will continue to be a challenge. A phone scanner offers a good set of features that your regular phone camera app might not have. However, these apps don't compare to a real document scanner, which can scan much higher detail levels than a phone. Phone scanning apps are a good second choice for those who don't have access to real scanners. So how does a phone scanner work? It's very simple actually. A phone scanner uses your phone camera to take a picture of whatever you need to scan. After taking the picture, it lets you crop out unnecessary things like the background or white space around the paper. Finally, it allows you to convert the picture into a PDF that is much more easily shareable and accessible than a typical picture format. Now that we know what the app does, here are some recommendations on which apps to use. First, we have TinyScanner, which is known as Scanner app on iPhone. This scanner is a good general use scanner and has all the features we talked about on the last slide. There is a paid version, but the free version will be enough for most users. Second, there is Microsoft Office Lens. This app is extremely useful for people who use the Office suite and Microsoft OneDrive a lot. It can scan directly into Microsoft Office products like Word, OneNote, and PowerPoint, or it can save the scan as a PDF as well. It has options to upload directly to OneDrive, which makes it really useful for people who use that service a lot. This, of course, requires you to sign into a Microsoft account. Finally, there is Adobe Scan, which, like Office Lens, is useful for a specific subset of users more than others. This app is most useful for frequent users of the Adobe Creative Cloud suite, such as art students. Adobe Scan can do all the regular scanning features and can also link with your Adobe account to upload the files to your document cloud. Like Office Lens, this requires you to sign into your Adobe account. Here is an example of how to use the TinyScanner on Android. Scanner app on iPhone will work similarly to this. First, I will position my homework on the most monocolored background I have, in this case my floor. I will center it as best I can and take the picture. I had the flash on in this case to get rid of the shadow of my hand. Next, I will crop out some of the corner space. I'm trying to keep a relatively rectangular shape to avoid warping the image of the final product. Next, I will change the paper size to letter, which is the standard printing paper size in the United States, and I'll continue on to the next screen. Here, I will select the filter that I want to use. I'll flip through some of the filters to show you what they may look like, but I'll settle with the black and white filter set in the middle of the contrast setting. This looks good to me, so I'll continue to the next screen. Here, I can rename the document to something that makes sense and is easily identifiable. Now, I'll hit the Share button, and then the Email button. It will open my default mail app, and from there, I can send it to wherever I need. Some general practice tips to keep in mind. Crop out the unnecessary information and the background. This will ensure that the actual information is sized correctly in the final file. Second, if the document is a black and white document, use a grayscale or black and white filter to make the information look clear and legible. Here are a few more tips that will make your scans turn out better. First, be in a well-lit environment. This will make sure that the image turns out uniformly and no details are left out. Next, take the picture from straight above. This avoids warping the final image. Then, when you're ready to share, name the file something easily identifiable. This is a good tip for everything, not just these scanning apps. That's all for this video. I hope this helped give some recommendations, tips, and tricks for scanning apps. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more tutorial and instructional videos.